The internet is the wildest fame machine these days. One viral clip, one awkward interview, one absurd stunt, and suddenly you're everywhere. Memes, interviews, sponsorship deals, and a flood of new followers who can't get enough of you. But here is the sad reality. It's not gonna last if you don't evolve. If you can't offer anything beyond the one thing that made you famous, the fall is brutal. And today we're looking at 5 such viral stars who had their moment in the spotlight and lost it just as fast. Let's start with the Hawk Tuah Girl, one of the most bizarre overnight successes I've ever seen. It all started with a simple street interview by Tim and D TV. A dude with a mic asked her a dumb question and she gave an even dumber response.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing, you get me?
Boom! That was it. In less than 24 hours, the clip was everywhere. TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, the entire internet latched onto it. The comment sections were flooded with people repeating the phrase, making memes out of it, and even turning it into a catchphrase. And thus, a legend was born. This is killing me. Hawk Tuah spit on that thing. Where can I find her? They should give her a podcast. The energy of the delivery was epic. The Hawk Tuah Girl, aka Haley Welch, went from a random bargoer to internet icon in the blink of an eye. Brands wanted her, influencers copied her, even celebrities started dropping Hawk Tuah references. MMA icon Conor McGregor, in a now deleted tweet, said, "Have we located Hawk Tuah yet?" Even Elon Musk joined in by posting Hawk with an image of a bird. WWE champion Liv Morgan reacted to the viral sensation.
Liv, how you feeling?
Oh, I feel so good. I just gotta get to see that good old Hawk Tuah spit on this thing and we're good to go.
Looks like the entire internet has jumped onto the Hawk Tuah bandwagon, so she did what most viral sensations do. She capitalized on it. She was invited to appear on multiple podcasts and talk shows.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. This is your first podcast ever, first anything ever.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh, how do you feel? Are you nervous?
I'm a little nervous.
She's a little nervous. She was scared coming in, but she wanted to come on a podcast that was with a woman first, so I'm like so grateful it was me and that you chose to come on.
Each appearance only extended the meme's shelf life. Within weeks, she launched her own line of Hawk Tuah merchandise featuring t-shirts, hats, and hoodies printed with her now iconic phrase. However, realizing that meme fame doesn't last forever, Haley quickly made her next move, launched her own podcast and YouTube channel, Talk Tuah with Haley Welch.
She's literally doing anything to stay relevant.
Does anyone actually give a fuck about her?
Why are we keeping this girl relevant?
Your 15 minutes are up.
Your joke was funny for 2 days. Stop.
Y'all really thought I was done? I'm just getting started, baby. It smells warm. F you.
Yeah!
What's one move in bed that makes a girl go crazy? I'm Haley Welch. A little while ago, my life took a complete left turn and it changed forever. And along the way, I've realized that everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Well, now it's my time to talk. Check out my podcast every week, Talk to.
Despite her initial buzz, her podcast quickly struggled to gain traction. People didn't actually care about Haley, they cared about the meme. And to milk the last minutes of her fame, she launched her crypto meme coin, Hawk. In no time, Hawk experienced a meteoric rise, achieving a market capitalization nearing $500 million, which was largely driven by her substantial online following. However, it was short-lived. Hawk's value crashed suddenly, losing over 90% of its worth, leaving investors angry and suspicious of a scam.
Today we're breaking down the Hawk Tuah scam. That's because they pre-sold the tokens, guys. They sold them to a bunch of investors with a pre-sale, and then those people were unlocked immediately upon launch.
We're really trying to do something here and not just do it for one day and do it for 2 days like you're used to.
So who made the money? You haven't answered the question. Who made the money? How much did Haley Welch make of that million, 1.8 million?
It's a foundation that is running this project.
How much does she own of it?
She was accused of misleading her followers for a quick cash grab, and this marked the beginning of her downfall and the end of her 15 minutes of fame. Bobbi Althoff. Her rise to fame was something straight out of an influencer's dream. She began her career as an influencer mom on TikTok, sharing content about marriage and parenting. Her humor was dry, sarcastic, and a bit awkward, something that later became her signature interview style.
It's true.
What do you do for fun?
I don't have fun.
Oh, so you just here?
Yeah.
That's good.
I just sit in this room all day.
What made you bug me, like you begged me to come on the show?
I don't really like that you said that like that. I begged you to be on my show.
I mean, you asked me 8 times.
Did you count?
Yeah, that's how I got the number 8.
Why would you do that? You're the most money I've ever invested into a podcast, so you should feel happy right now. I don't know why you're looking at me like that.
$600.
Do you have more than that? Then you could have paid for your own Uber.
In 2023, she decided to try something new, interviewing celebrities in a deliberately deadpan, emotionless style. Instead of praising A-listers like traditional media, she made them uncomfortable with awkward silences, strange questions, and zero enthusiasm.
That's
That'd be a
right.
good
There's
idea.
future there,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Are you being serious or are you just saying this because there's cameras?
Both.
Okay. I hope.
And somehow that worked. This is just the most cross-cultural, funny, awkward humor. How is it possible to be this dry yet this funny? I'm thoroughly entertained. This has to be the funniest, most unexpected interview I've ever seen. Bobbi's first big break came when she managed to land an interview with Drake. I decided to just go for it and shoot my shot. I DM'd Drake and asked if he wanted to be on my podcast, and he said yes. The interview was awkward enough to make anyone watching uncomfortable, and that's exactly what she was aiming for.
Am I your type?
I'd do it.
Thank you.
The video went viral and whacked up a whopping 10 million views before it was mysteriously deleted from her account. Drake and Bobbi also unfollowed each other on Instagram, and no one knew why. Conspiracies emerged regarding Bobbi's very uncomfortable interaction with Drake, with many speculating that it played a role in what happened next.
It's making you say honey. You should stop saying that word.
You never know.
Can you physically attract?
cheeks.
Can you
I would never say that out loud.
physically? What is your favorite type of? What's your type? Describe your type.
I like women that,
All of them, just every
captivating,
every woman.
present themselves in
Yeah.
a way that is intriguing and unique. What's your type?
My type?
Yeah,
Men with a lot of money.
that's it?
Yeah.
Her sudden divorce from her husband only added fuel to the fire, making the theory even more convincing. However, Drake had already catapulted her into the spotlight. After that, major celebrities were lining up to be on her show. Lil Yachty, Mark Cuban, Shaquille O'Neal, and Offset, just to name a few. But by the end of 2023, her views started declining. Many thought the reason could be that people were already starting to get bored with her style, the same skill which made her famous. The interviews started to feel more and more awkward.
I'm an artist.
Okay.
What do you do? That's the question.
I interview people
Why?
because I want to get to know them.
Why do you want to get to know me?
I didn't.
You did.
Your team reached out to mine.
Don't cap. Let's not cap about that. That's not flex for the gram.
Her awkward deadpan humor didn't really work with Offset. Throughout the interview, Bobbi tried her usual sarcastic, monotone responses, but Offset wasn't having it.
You need a little bit of seasoning. You ain't got no seasoning, man. You like a plain piece of chicken, just on the thing. You pull it off, and then you serve the dish. Just a little seasoning.
All right, you can leave now.
This is my hotel. I paid for this. You can leave now.
The interview quickly turned tense and awkward, and with that, her viral momentum came to a screeching halt. She wasn't funny anymore, she wasn't interesting anymore, and most importantly, she wasn't relevant anymore. Salt Bae, aka Nusret Gökçe, the man who went from an unknown Turkish butcher to a global sensation, all because of the way he sprinkled salt. It was January 2017, a man posted a short clip titled Ottoman Steak on Instagram. In it, he did something so simple. He dramatically sprinkled salt over a steak with a flick of the wrist, like some kind of culinary wizard. The clip exploded overnight with millions of views. Thousands of memes were made. Everyone from local steakhouse chefs to professional athletes started imitating the move, and just like that, he became an international celebrity chef, hanging out with Hollywood A-listers, top athletes, and even politicians. His restaurant became the hottest dining spot in town, with stars like Leonardo DiCaprio, Drake, DJ Khaled, and even politicians like the King of Jordan dining at his restaurants. With the golden opportunity in hand, he rapidly expanded his restaurant globally. People weren't just paying for food, they were paying for the Salt Bae experience. But soon, bad reviews started pouring in since customers were not impressed with the overpriced food, where a gold-covered steak cost them $1,200 and a burger cost them $200. It seemed his ego was growing through the roof. And then came the controversies. It was during the 2022 FIFA World Cup. After Argentina won, Salt Bae somehow made his way onto the field despite not being invited at all. And then he did something unthinkable.
While Leo Messi was having the time of his life celebrating his well-deserved World Cup victory, Salt Bae was busy getting the cringiest man alive trophy.
He started harassing players, including Lionel Messi, just to take photos and promote his brand. Messi's visibly uncomfortable reaction went viral, with many criticizing Salt Bae for inserting himself into a moment that had absolutely nothing to do with him. He even snatched the World Cup trophy from players, taking cringe selfies as if he had won the thing himself. FIFA later launched an investigation into how he even got onto the field, and he was banned from future FIFA events. His reputation took another hit when lawsuits surfaced, with workers accusing him of wage theft and abusive work environments. Now, many of his restaurants are either closed or facing huge losses. The once beloved meme became an instant mockery. The Cash Me Outside girl. In the year 2016, Dr. Phil invited a young 13-year-old girl, Danielle Bregoli, to his show, who was a troubled teenager who fought with her mum, stole cars, and had even gotten arrested. When the audience started laughing at her, she turned to them and snapped, "Cash me outside, how about that?" Which actually meant, "Catch me outside, how about that?"
Huh?
Catch me outside, how about that?
Catch you outside? What does that mean?
What I just said.
The clip went viral instantly. Memes exploded overnight, and the internet had found its new favorite disaster. And to make use of her 15 minutes of fame, she became a rapper, and somehow it became a Billboard Hot 100 track. She made history as the youngest female rapper to chart. From there, it was hit after hit. Hi Bitch, Gucci Flip Flops featuring Lil Yachty, and Bestie featuring Kodak Black. She started getting brand deals, endorsements, and even her own Snapchat reality show called Bringing Up Baby. She was making millions of dollars a year, but then came 2020 and things started going downhill pretty fast. The music stopped hitting the same. TikTok killed her hype as new influencers took over, so in a last-ditch effort, she launched her OnlyFans. Many felt disgusted by the act. She was no longer the viral sensation she once was. Just like that, her viral moment was over, and so was her 15 minutes of fame. Talking about 15 minutes of fame, how can we forget the Island Boys? In 2021, two heavily tattooed, wild-haired twin brothers posted a video of themselves in a pool, shirtless, rapping the words,
"Oh, I'm an island boy. I'm just island boy. I'm just island boy. I'ma get key white gun. You're gonna keep that gun."
No beat, no structure, just two goofballs mumbling some words. It was so ridiculous that it instantly became a meme. The video exploded overnight, reaching millions. People reacted to it and mocked it. Even Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart had a segment laughing at them.
If you're an aspiring artist, social media is an amazing tool to help you promote your talent. Roll a clip.
"Cause I'm an island boy, and I've been trying to make. Oh, I'm an island boy. I'm just island boy. I'm just island boy. I'ma get key white gun. You're gonna keep that gun. I be just staring at the sun. I'm just a fool gazing. I'm like, pool where I'm staying. I'm an island boy. Put my vest on, yeah, like a wagwan man. Trying to make it to the top. I'm an island boy. I've been trying to make it. I ain't seen it with a gang slang. You ain't
gang, there they got to use that word. I'm speechless.
And to make use of this fame, they posted more videos, going on podcasts and calling themselves the future of rap. People watched them not because they liked them, but to hate on them. For a short time, they even made some money. They got invited to events, started selling merchandise. In fact, they landed an opportunity from rapper Kodak Black, who offered them a record deal. But the Island Boys rejected the offer, which marked the beginning of their downfall. They believed that they could work on their own, but soon realized they were wrong as their music career failed. Now they had to find other ways to make money. They went on Logan Paul's Impulsive podcast and sold personalized cameo videos, charging hundreds of dollars for birthday shoutouts. But even that didn't bring any profit. So the final nail in the coffin, they launched an OnlyFans. But the real shocker was a post of them kissing each other that went viral. Fans were disgusted, and with that, they ended their career forever.